Hey, good fucking evening, Ego Evolution. How are you? I'm Kween Aio and I'm so fucking happy to be here with you. I think it's tonight. It depends on where in the world you are. I'm in Brazil right now. I am born in Finland and I've been living in Sweden almost whole my life. So English is actually not my first language, but I think we will manage anyway. So I am here today to speak about one of my 6 driving forces. And this is what like the normal people outside the LIFESPIDER system calls for the ego. Okay, so I will speak about my arrogance tonight. And the thing is about my arrogance, I have been arrogant since I was a young child. I was arrogant already when I was like, I think it started when I was born, you know, and my parents had a really hard time with me growing up because I questioned everything and I didn't care. Like I have never been able to feel control. Like I always need to feel like I am in charge. And if I don't feel free, I become arrogant and I just like don't give a fuck. Okay. And what's important for you to know is that what I will tell you today is my story. And I hope that you can identify with some of the principles. And if you get like, if you don't like it or you get mad or something, speak with someone who cares because I don't give a fuck. Okay. So what happened was that already when I was young, I questioned everything. Like I didn't want to go to school because I thought it was boring. I didn't understand. Why do I have to learn all this shit, all this crap? I couldn't get it. And the thing is, like, I will come to the point, but the thing is that my arrogance put me in so much trouble. So much trouble my whole life because I didn't know when it was okay to be arrogant or when I could use it in a constructive way. So I never went to school. I don't have any grades. I think from like since I was like 11 years or something, I still don't have grades, but I you know, arrogant as I am, I had many good jobs, made some good money and had some big responsibilities, even that I didn't have the grades and I didn't go to the school or anything. And I think that's the hardest like thing when I was young, because everyone said that you will fuck up, like whole your life is fucked up because of your arrogance. You have to wake up to the alarm in the morning. I didn't understand this. Why can I not sleep how long I want? Why can I not sleep how long? Who are you to tell me when I should wake up in the morning? And this is the thing, like I never had a problem. I can put the fucking alarm. I can go up. I can go to the school and I can sit and be quiet. But if I don't find any fucking meaning in it, and if someone is trying to control me and I can't understand why and I don't feel free, I don't care. And this have been the same thing through whole my life. And I will try to not go into the intention in this leg, because then I won't be able to stop speak about it. But I will just touch on it a little bit, because the intention in this leg, and I don't have the right translation, but it's about freedom from control, like on all fucking levels. And since I was young, they tried to put me in a fucking box where I didn't belong. I didn't belong there. And growing up, there were only one way to do life. And my perspective of the reality today is that it's still only one way to do life. And if you don't walk on that path, you become a problem for the society. And that was what happened. So my story has a lot to do with drug use, with criminality, with gang violence. I've been to a lot of treatment centers. I've been to like prisons for young people. Like I've done all those things. And today when I look back at it, and back to the intention, is that I want all these people, all these young people and all these criminals out there to understand that you are fucking perfect. You are perfect. And these people out there, who are they to tell you that you have to do it in this way? And this is my problem, that they try to put us in a box and we have to walk on this path. And if we don't walk on this path, we become a problem, and then we can't belong. We can't be a part of anymore, and we get like outside of everything. So what happened was that later in my life, I realized that I have to do something differently, because I couldn't really go on as I did, because the drug use and the criminality and everything got like worse and worse. And the thing is, like, I have never been a bad person. Like, I'm the most fucking loving person on this planet, to be honest. And the people who knows me knows that it's true, you know. So it went against all my values to do all these things that I did, but that was my only way to survive. And the arrogance in that is that I don't give a fuck. They say you have to do this, and I'm like, well, fuck you, I don't care, because there is other ways to do it. And I got in so much problem and so much trouble. So later on, I suppressed it. And here is, of course, my other driving forces also involved. So arrogance is only one of them, but I start to hide them. I start to be more quiet. I start to be less outspoken. I didn't have the same boundaries that I had before. I totally changed to someone who I wasn't born to be, only to be able to fit in. Because when I grow up, okay, I'm still kind of young, you know, but when I grow up, there were only two ways. Either you don't fit in or you fit in. That's it. Okay. So I tried to fit in, and I'm like I think chameleon, I think it's the same word in English. So I can be everywhere, you know, like I know how to do all, you know, all these things, depending on the situation, the people I'm with. But what happened was that I started to get depressed. And what happened was that I started to work really hard, because I worked really hard and people loved me for that. And I was like really good at my job. And at that time it was like, yeah, I was just firing all people. No one wanted that job. And I was kind of just firing people, and it was fine. And since I didn't have my intentions and I didn't have the right driving forces, what happened was that I was burned out. I smashed into that fucking wall, the famous wall, because I tried so hard, because I know that since I was born, I always know that I was born with a big fucking life purpose. Like I didn't get all these abilities that I got when I was born for fucking nothing. And I have always understood that. And I have searched my whole life to find out, where can I just be me? Where can I just be fucking me and change other people's lives, you know, and help other people? So I got burned out. And they started, and I already had a lot of diagnoses, you know, since I was young, because yeah, you know, I had some problems. They didn't like my arrogance. They didn't like that I didn't do as they wanted. So what happened is that I was so depressed and I wanted to kill myself, because I just lost everything. I tried to fit in as someone as I wasn't. Before, I tried to be myself, but I couldn't fit in anyway. I was only in troubles and problems all the time. Later, I tried to fit in, and that was not good either. That even killed me more, you know. It even killed me more to not be the person who I was born to not be this strong, powerful fucking woman who don't give a shit. It killed me. So what happened is that they started to medicate me. I said yes to medication, and this is kind of a controversial thing, and I don't tell anyone what's right for them to do, but my story is that it even killed me more. I was so fucking medicated, and I say to those people who reach out to me about these medication things today, I say that if I'm ever going to be able to function in a society that is 9 to 5, where I just do this fucking work that doesn't have any fucking purpose, where I have to do shit that I don't like, where I have to do shit that I don't understand why I should do it, where I have to do shit that other people tell me to do. If that's going to be possible for me in the future, you have to give me fucking medication. You need to give me heavy fucking medication, because that's the only way for me to be able to do that. But my story is that I don't want to live like that, because I was a fucking ghost for 4 fucking years. I was a walking fucking ghost. And the thing that I missed the most during these years was me, was my arrogance. To be able to say, that I don't care. I don't give a fuck. I missed it so much, because my driving forces and my ego, as long as it's directed in the right way, it's the most beautiful and loving way of living my life, to be me fully, because I have been trained my whole life with my arrogance. And I can see that I have a really important purpose. I have a really important life mission that I will never be able to fulfill without my arrogance. Okay, so I have been trained for this my whole fucking life. And it almost killed me. I wanted to kill myself every day. I was walking around like a fucking ghost. I was like, where the fuck am I? I was not there. I was like lying in my sofa, and I was like, where the fuck have you gone? This can't be the only way. And it was it was a really, really, really hard, lonely, and desperate place to be in life, when you feel that you have never been okay in other people's eyes, like you have never been able to be yourself and kind of find your place, kind of, and needed to take all this medication to be able to wake up the next morning and not kill myself. So later on, I did my spider, and I'm gonna tell you one more thing before I go on to the spider. And I see, oh my god, it's already 15 minutes. When in the end of my depression, I went to this course, like this business course. And what you had to do in this business course, like a part of it, was that you were supposed to send like a questionnaire to people in your surroundings. And these were all the people I met, like all these business people who saw me, like, I did this work that people have studied like 15 years for, and like did this heavy studying. And I was like arrogant. I read in the books, I bought the books myself, and I learned every day, and I said, it's no problem, I will fix it. Like I did all these things, and all these people could answer this questionnaire. Okay. And it was a hard thing to have other people kind of like evaluate you, but I did it because that was a part of the assignment. And one of the things that I have been the most proud of, even that I understood that it didn't work out very well in my life, was my arrogance, my ability to say, well, fuck you, I don't give a fuck, or I don't have to study, I will be able to do it anyway, and all these kind of things. And it hurt so much, because once again in my life, everyone said, hey, Aio, you're too fucking arrogant. If you were just a little bit less arrogant, you would be great. That was what everyone said. And I think I sent this to like 50 people, and I think like 48 of them said that you're like something negative. I don't know the right word in English, but something negative with you is that you're very, very arrogant. And I was like, what the fuck? That's like the thing I'm most proud of, So that really hurt. And that actually has to do with the part where I got introduced to the LIFESPIDER. Because I did my LIFESPIDER with Birgitta, and since I love this process so fucking much, I'm also a licensed LIFESPIDER coach now. And I coach other people finding their LIFESPIDER and finding their driving forces and everything. And I remember, because I didn't understand this LIFESPIDER thing, and it was in the end of my depression, but I was like, yeah, let's fucking do it, And then we talked some, and she asked like, what are you most hated, like what do people hate you the most about? And I was like, my arrogance. That's like, people fucking hate me for it. They hate me, you know, my ability to just cut people off and say, well, fuck you, I don't give a fuck, and just go. And when she said to me, because I didn't understand the concept, okay, I just wanted help. And when she told me, oh my God, that's great, I love your arrogance, and we will find like a life mission, we will find an intention, like a soul purpose, where you need this driving force, where you need your arrogance to be able to fulfill it. Like, holy fucking God, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? That was the first time ever that someone told me that you are okay as you are. You are perfect as you are. And she actually even loved me more because of my arrogance. And that is the beauty with this LIFESPIDER process, that like, when I'm more arrogant, like Birgitta likes me more, okay? That's how it goes here in these rooms. So my time start to finish, but like, the intention and why I need my arrogance is that there is so much brainwashing going on this planet, from like all fucking different places. Like, we're so, okay, I won't say that I'm so brainwashed anymore, but like it starts, like the brainwash starts already when we're so fucking young, you know. We have to be in this box in different way, you know, and if we're not, we get diagnosis, we need medication, we need to go to special schools, or they put us in prison, or whatever. That's about the criminality also. Like, I don't believe, like, I believe that the LIFESPIDER is the solution for criminals also, because criminals don't have a place in this fucking society where they can just be who they are, where they can be just who they are with their driving forces. So I will end with this. So the thing is that the only way, like, I am just one person of everyone in this world that will, this is my warrior leg, that will go out in this fucking war to get this fucking freedom for everyone on this planet, this freedom from control. And for me to be able to be one of those persons who fulfill this mission, who free all these people from this fucking control, I need my arrogance. I don't have the time to think about what other things. I don't have time to care about other people's opinions. I cannot give a shit about all these analysis and statistics. There is no room for that if I'm gonna be able to fulfill my life mission and this intention and life project I have in this leg. And I will end with this, because now it's 20 minutes sharp. I will end with this, just like another demonstration of my arrogance. My name, Kween Aio. Okay, so why is my name Kween Aio? Queen stands for queen. Yes, queen. Of course. And there were many people who said to me many times a couple of years ago and during my whole life, Aio, do you think you're a fucking queen? And one day I was like, well, fuck you. So I changed my name everywhere to Kween Aio, and I tattooed a queen's crown in my neck. So that's how arrogant I am. I don't give a fuck, but I love you, and I know that my arrogance will save this planet. I will be one of the persons who are on this important mission, and because of my arrogance, I will be able to free more people. Okay, I fucking love you, and if you're still listening, I love you even more. And I just love you. Okay, and if you don't like something I said, take it with someone who cares. Okay, I think I'm done. I'm out of here.